Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Scourge League 3.16. In this episode, I have two things. So first, we have the League starter for the upcoming 3.16 Atlas Invasion, where we're going to have like Uber, Ziri, Elder, Shaper, all these things fighting us in mud flats, the ledge, like all the way through the campaign, and in maps, just random maps, just big bosses, every map. It's going to be absolutely insane. Oh my god, this is so fun. So we had to make a really strong build, so we have this really strong League starter summoner build, of course, as you all know. But I did a second thing. This time, we have the League starter already done, and I've already made the filter, so stay tuned for the second part of the video for when I go over the filter. Could we please get 100 likes? Let's get into the League starter now, though. So, the first thing is, we're doing, what is the overall build again? It's going to be an SRS Summon Raging Spirit with zombies, and zombies are your main carries, but you're going to have still some Enraging Spirit in there as well. And then I show this, so I had to redo the skill tree completely because we have different skill points than like the Endless Delve or the Endless Heist. So level 11 you have 12 points. This is different than the Endless Heist. We actually had more points in Endless Heist and Endless Delve at the start. So yeah, anyways, 11 points these first 12. I mean, for level 11, first 12 points, and then we have 20 and 24, so we go get all of our damage, and then we go to it in Dom Army with the Leech. Our zombies are already surviving. At 30-36, you get the Grave Intentions and the Max Minion Ellie Res. They're really surviving now. And then when you start to get the Minion Regen at 33, and you get your Ascendancy at 33, which is 39 points, you get Mindless Aggression. And then we have 40-47, you can finish up Sacrifice, start heading towards Grave Pact. 50-62, just if I haven't explained already, level 50, and then the 62 is how many passive points you have. I know it shows up here, but it's nice to show it on there too, I've noticed. So I did Grave Pact with increased effective offering. This one was life. The original minion offense mastery for the enduring bond is just accuracy in the beginning. Then we grab some decks, and we go up to Death Attunement with minion offense mastery of Overwhelm Fizz damage reduction. And then 55 Ascendancy, we get our Unnatural Strength, then we're 70 points, so we go get Fearsome Force, and we're going up to Sovereignty because we want all the mana reserve. Then at 60, we are trying to get the Purity of Flesh, Vitality Mana Reservation Efficiency, and the Determination Mana Reservation Efficiencies, so that we can run Determination, Purity of Elements, the Vitality, and Defiance Banner. So 60-78, and then at 68 we get another Ascendancy, go for Commander of Darkness. This is, you can do this before you do Katava, so that your Ellie res capped for the Katava, making you lose 30 Ellie res. I highly recommend this. That's why it's 68 at that perfect time. You do it just before, and then you can grab the rest of the Mana Reservation Efficiency. So before Katava you can have Determination, Purity of Elements, Defiance Banner, and Vitality. And then we have this big damage wheel. So this is 89 points in, 3 Ascendancies. And then at 70, you start heading down. And we also grab the rest of the life up here. Then 75, you can get your next Ascendancy at maps. So the way it works now is you only have to find you only have to get an offering to the goddess, the item, and then you can just go do your Uber Lab. You don't actually need to find a trial in a map. They also move trials to T5 plus, I believe. So, yeah, in case you're trying to look for it. SSF, etc. So, yeah, 98 points. We go down, get Heart of the Warrior and Warrior's Blood. Then we grab all this life, jewel sockets, 2 of them. And they're just Taunt and Blind. To show you that, similar to most of our League Start Summoner builds, but then prepared for Atlas Invasion, of course, and all the different skill points and leveling, and yeah, this will be really nice for the normal League too. I think this will carry over to the normal next expansion, for example. Okay, so then I'll go through this real quick. Level 1, Ray Zombie and Purifying Flame. At 4, we get Holy Flame Totem, Steel Skin, Summon Raging Spirit that you can link to Phantasm, Ray Zombie link to Phantasm, and then Frostblink. At level 8, 3 link, Summon Raging Spirit, Phantasm, added cold. The zombie adds added lightning damage and replaces Phantasm with minion damage. At level 10, Vitality. Level 12, Flesh Offering. Level 16, Desecrate. Level 16, you can get Skitterballs and Unbound Ailments that you're going to drop later when you want to run the Determination, Purity of Elements, and the Vitality and the Defiance banner. You drop Skitterbots because we don't want to... We want the defenses in the beginning. And then Summon Raging Spirit 4 Link at level 18. You add the minion damage. And then at level 18 for Zombie, Melee Fizz, 24, Purity of Elements, Spectre at 28 with Minion Life, 34, you can add a Carrion Golem, 38, 5 Link, Zombie, Multi-Strike, Brutality, Minion Damage, Ruthless for stuns. Summon Raging Spirit 4 Link at level 38 is Spell Echo, added Chaos damage, Phantasm, Summon Raging Spirit. The added Chaos is at 31 actually, but the 38 is the Spell Echo. So you could already replace this if you don't want to keep leveling up the added cold because of the dex requirement. Has dex, yeah. It's a green gem. And then our full links. 6 Link Zombie adds Melee Fizz to that 5 Link. Then we have Vitality, Frostblink, Flesh Offering in the weapon. In the shield or weapon, depending on if you go 2 Wands, 2 Scepters, or if you go a shield. Determination, Defiance Banner, Purity of Elements. Then we have the 4 Link Summon Raging Spirit continued. Here's our Phase Run Val Molten Shell setup. So Val Molten Shell efficacy, increased duration Phase Run. Helmet. Spectre, Feeding Frenzy, Carrion Golem, Minion Life until you can get a Minion Life Elder Helmet. Desecrate in the ring. And then Bone Armor isn't used. This is the extra thing from the Bone Barrier, which we don't use it because it shares a cooldown with Val Molten Shell. Then I show here early items. Oh, sorry, that's a mistake. You can do an early Essence of Fear on your wand or scepters. You can have an early shield. You can go movement speed boots. You're gonna want a Jade Ami for the dex. You're gonna have dex issues. You're gonna want reses early. And strength is an issue. So you're gonna want a heavy belt and a Jade Ami, and those really help early. And then full items. And then I have Essence of Fear, Deafening Essence of Fear on a Scepter, or you could do a Wand depending on what colors you want and what you find. Then we have Elegant Round Shield. You can also then go a Bone Helmet. General Brigandine Chestplate. This one, Dex Strength, so it could help you get like spell suppression, especially evasion. It's pretty nice. With the Defiance banner, having evasion gear is actually really nice early. And with blind on a Ghastly Jewel, I really like all this. Evasion feels really good after you build some. And the only issue with doing an evasion chest is maybe the colors. So in the beginning you might start with an armor base or an armor ES base. And then maybe an evasion later, but in the beginning, yeah. Then boots, two-toned, so that you can hit some blues, and then strength, dex, citronami with life, and then it's just like reses and chaos, and none of this is including crafts. This is actually the items from my endless heist, so it's to show how easy it is to gear this build without even needing the crafts. And the fact that we now have the crafting bench, this is gonna be so fucking strong. This build's insane. So then we'll be able to craft like endurance charges. We have annoyance. We have Pantheons. Oh my god, dude. So then, well, Pantheons in the beginning, I'm gonna probably do like Solaris and Gruthkul, or maybe Lunaris and Gruthkul, and then when we get the Pantheons unlocked, probably Soul of Solaris after, like fully for the crit immune from shotgunning. But yeah, Stygian Vice, Ghastly Jewel. This one was just minion damage and life. Then we had an Amethyst Ring with life and chaos, and an Unset Ring with life and lightning res. That's just so you can fit the Desecrate in the build, that one extra gem. Yep. Looks really good. And then we could get things like Trigger, you know, so we could automate the offering. We could get... we could even go on Montegrels again, dude. We could go Golems after. This is just the initial League starter. But... this is insane. It's gonna be so strong for the Atlas invasion. I'm really excited to see how it performs. And then this should also be similar, like I said, to, for example, a 3.17 League start for Summoner. Then I have this here. So I've done this, and it's 151 changes on an early filter, and so it's a soft filter, but I've customized it myself. I've literally changed every single early thing all the way up to like basically low tier maps. We can then scale it up with trade with like regular, semi-strict, strict, very strict, uber. We won't do the higher tiers probably, but we could just use the normal filter things, because when you download the filter, you get to download all the strictness levels, so we can just switch to the higher tier strictness levels after. And this is a really good starting filter because, well, I'll simulate it for you here. At level 10, it's only simulating the stuff you want, which is magic items, rare items, and then the bases you need for the build. It's sick. Look, it hides useless shit. And then at level, like, let's say 38, the loot is stacked. Like, you're seeing rares on rares. You're able to actually upgrade your build just from what you pick up. You're finding the links. You find, look, every single currency is iconed with a gray circle and has a loot beam, a beam for a gray beam as well. And this makes it easier to find your currency when it drops on the map as well. And then I've also already changed it so that some of these recipes that are being used in leveling are not used later. So then your filter gets really clean by mapping. And I have a different filter at mapping already set up, so it doesn't show like any of the rare. It just mostly shows the bases that you really want, the good stuff. Dude, did you see that? That was sick, right? Stacked loot, and we could try valuable loot. It's really sick. I'm really happy with this. And then we could clean it up some more with, like, you know, the uniques and the divination cards and the prophecies and all that stuff. But for a starting filter, because just to get to maps, this is amazing. So this is what I'll be putting in the description below, and I'll also be automatically I'll be upgrading this as I go, or using the different strictness levels from Filter Blitz. So thanks, Filter Blitz, for all the help with this filter. And yeah, this is an extra bonus to the video. Include this in here this time instead of having to come to the stream to get it. And then the link will be auto updated whenever I update this filter. It'll be the same link, so then the video would be updated. And I won't probably mess around with the leveling anymore, so this is good leveling for me. This is what I recommend. Yeah. Nice. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed are going to enjoy this Atlas invasion. I hope the league starts sick. I hope my League Start Summoner build performs really well for you. I hope you have a great time, and I hope my filter helps you if you're using my build. And yeah, this should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to having another test run of our stuff, and this time through the Atlas instead of through Endless Heist or the Endless Delve. Either way, look forward to today's stream. It's in only 6 hours, I believe, 3 p.m. EST, and we're streaming Atlas Invasion. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy the build, you enjoy the filter, you use any of this stuff, you're a POB yoinker, then yo, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps a lot. You don't know how much it means to me, how much it helps the channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in today's stream. Bye.